Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal CHH, and I got a little bit of news I want to catch everybody up with today. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent on covering news because, I like to know about things. I'm assuming you like to know about things too, and there's a lot of places you can get news from, but if I'm going to be the person you get it from, I'd be very honored about that. So we do have a Jason Universe update, as well as some really good news with Robert Englund, and NECA and Halloween have met yet again. As a matter of fact, we've got a double dose of NECA news. So let's start with the biggest thing probably in terms of just like what the hell is going on. And that is obviously going to be what's going on with the Jason universe. So we've got more news. And if you thought it was going to be an announcement of a film, you are, of course, wrong. It's not that. No, and I don't think anybody assumes it's ever going to be that, but let's get into what we do know. All right, guys, so the Jason universe slashes into the San Diego Comic-Con with exclusive first look at Savini, Jason toy, and more. Now, if you don't know what that is off of memory, when the video game came out in 2017, they actually made a special design Jason that was only available, I think, during a pre-order or on a certain system. I don't remember. I didn't get it, but I do remember thinking it was pretty cool. And the irony about this whole thing, you know, one of the things we've said is the Jason design that has come from this Jason universe is actually very reminiscent of something that would have been from the Mortal Kombat game. Well, the same exact thing could be said for this Tom Savini Jason, this bulking, magma flaming looking Jason, which honestly is pretty cool, but it definitely belongs inside of a video game, and which is perfect for where it went because it does fit in that. Okay, guys, so here we go. Here's the latest. The Jason universe, a relaunch of the Jason Voorhees character from the rights holders, has gotten off a bit of a rocky start so far this year. Well, it's pretty interesting that they admit that, or this article from Bloody Disgusting says that because we're all thinking it. With a host of weird announcements making most horror fans wonder what the hell is going on here. It's called a multi-platform expansion with everything from NECA toys to an Angry Orchard commercial being promised thus far. And a brand new Jason design headed to Halloween Horror Nights this year. And yes, we are definitely going to be reviewing the Angry Orchard commercial when it comes out. I don't care how silly that sounds. I want to review it. We're reviewing. Where else would this weird new Jason head to San Diego Comic-Con this month? IGN has exclusively announced this afternoon that the Jason Universe Initiative will host its own San Diego Comic-Con panel on Friday, July 25th, which is a couple weeks from now, by the way. And it's being presented as a celebration of Friday the 13th's 45th anniversary that's filled with exclusive first looks, multiple standout giveaways, and a deep dive into Jason's blood-soaked history and what's lurking ahead. In other words, if you're wondering what else is going on in the new Jason universe is playing in the coming months, you'll probably want to pay attention to the particular San Diego Comic-Con panel. Among other things, it'll feature a first look at Sweet Revenge, the aforementioned Angry Orchard commercial that's being directed by Mike P. Nelson, who did Wrong Turn and Silent Night Deadly Night. A message from the set of Peacock and A24's Crystal Lake is also being promised, which, if you guys saw a short I did, they pulled the images that were being surfaced online. Friday the 13th franchise posted about some of the set images, and A24 said, hey, pull it. They did. And, you got to respect that. If the studio does ask you to pull stuff down, I think you got to respect that because, maybe they want to keep stuff under wraps. They want things to be a surprise for the fans. It is what it is. With panelists including Mike P. Nelson, Horror Inc. President Robert Barsamian, VP Robbie Barsamian, and CMO Sherry Khan, as well as Atomic Monster EP of film Judson Scott. The Jason Universe panel taking place in room 5A from 5:30 to 6:30. We'll also have giveaway exclusives for all fans who attend. So here's some things we're going to see. A first look at the fan giveaway of Spirit Halloween's newest Jason mask, which is going to be crazy. We're going to get the new Jason mask design, which is going to be available at Spirit Halloween. This thing's either going to absolutely tank or it'll be pretty cool. My money says it'll probably not do that well. It's funny, like, I don't want it if it just looks okay. If it looks ridiculously bad, then I want it for history's sake, because then it's just funny. But I don't know. The design of the hockey mask based off of that prototype image just looked AI generated, kind of like that Chat GPT stuff. Like Chat, you ask it, hey, create a Jason hockey mask for me. That's what it looks like. We also have a 45th anniversary hat, only available by attending the panel. I wish I could get that hat. We have 18 by 12 Mondo lithographs, and Jason fans can also visit NECA's booth to view the unveiling of the 7th-inch scale Ultimate Savini figure. Now, again, here's a picture of that Jason figure, if you don't know what I'm talking about. that works as a figure, I'll be honest, and it's good that they're doing that instead of just this Jason that they've prototyped of what's going to be used in commercials and movies. The Savini Jason works really well for like toys, video games, and stuff like that. So that's honestly a good step. So, you know, in terms of like a NECA, like the fact that they're doing that makes sense. So that's what we have on the Jason front, guys, but we do have more news. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the Halloween H2O NECA. So this is kind of cool. The fully articulated 7-inch scale figure has interchangeable heads with different masks and 7 interchangeable hands. And if you're wondering, no, they're not going to have the CGI mask or the Halloween 6 mask, which I kind of wish they would have, because it's not like it's not a part of the movie. That is a part of the movie, you know, but they have 3 different heads that basically just have slight different shapes. Accessories include 2 kitchen knives, fire axe, ice skate, and pumpkin. It's packaged in a window box with opening front flap. It's $34.99, and it'll be due out in the 3rd quarter. So here's a picture of what it comes with. Like I said, all 3 masks pretty much look identical, just slightly different. The pumpkin, I think, is reference to that slashing of the pumpkin that happens at the beginning of the film, which is cool. But I got to give it to credit to NECA. They're finally doing some of the more unique sequels and kind of figures. They did do the Pamela Voorhees Ultimate that I did a review on, and I also did Halloween 6. The question now is, are they going to do Jason Takes Manhattan? I think we all want to see Jason Takes Manhattan be done. I hope that they do that. But the figure looks okay. I'll probably do a review on it just because like I've actually enjoyed reviewing some of these NECAs, and the figures are looking pretty good. So I don't know, we'll see. And the last bit of news I want to talk to you guys about, this is you know, kind of a lighter bit of news, but cool thing is Robert Englund is getting his star on the Walk of Fame, and it's going to be happening at Halloween this year, which good for him. He deserves it. I mean, Robert is an icon in the Hollywood world, so I'm so happy that he's getting his Walk of Fame star, and to get it on Halloween is a cool thing. So that's the news, guys. We're reviewing the commercial. I know that sounds silly, but I will review it. I am reviewing the Angry Orchard commercial, and we'll talk about what we do see at the convention. And if I can get pictures of the merch and stuff, I'll try to post about that on my community/post tab on my channel. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is your old pal CHH. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.